welcome to Berated, B-rated movies.
Yes.
I'm Anthony.
And I want to say, as always, I'm Brian or something.
Whenever we do that, I always think of that, what was it, that episode where of The Office where Andy goes to talk to the other, like the Godfathers of the...
Oh, God. He's like, you back there parking spaces.
Yeah.
When they just get all pissed.
Spaces, and he goes to talk to them and he's like, Andy is the name of me.
Right.
It's the most awkward way of saying it.
Yeah. The only one was, when they're trying to do my name is Kevin. Yeah, because that's my name. Yeah. So call me Kevin. Yeah, because that's my name. You're like, what? Like, that's the only one that's like kind of awkward too.
Yeah.
But, all right. So, we're just going to start, and then it'll transition into the name of the movie.
Yes.
I think that would be the best way.
I feel like that works.
Right?
Yeah.
So, first off, this is going to be late getting to you because we record earlier, and then we edit and then make it live. But first, Jessica's birthday. So, happy birthday, Jessica.
Birthday.
Whoop, whoop. Oh, hold on. What we can do for that? Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Let me see if let me get this thing up and going. But yes, Jessica's birthday. We need to get some new sound effects.
We do. I could probably figure out how to put sound effects actually in the...
Like a soundboard?
Like a soundboard, yeah.
Hell yeah. But,
figure that out.
So for Jessica's birthday, let's see, where can we start? He'll bring us to what we're drinking first, I guess.
Yes.
I brought over some Fireball and Angry Orchard. Is Orchard Angry Orchard? No.
Angry Orchard.
Hell no, Orchard. What the hell am I thinking?
It's made by orcs.
Yeah, all right. So.
From Middle Earth.
Yes, Fireball and Angry Orchard. Hard cider.
Yeah.
So, I'm doing about a 50-50 mix, but if I keep drinking this, I think by midway show, it's going to get real sloppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just basically, 4 shots and a beer is one mixed drink.
Well, if we're having I feel like that'd be too sloppy. It would just be incoherent.
Then we'll just have to put up those polls.
Yeah.
Yeah, but speaking of those polls again, man.
Please answer the polls.
Spaghetti-ass arms for CPR? Nah. But, so, Jessica's birthday. So, I called up Brandon, and I was like, hey, man, what's Jessica drinking? He's like, she likes some cinnamon whiskey. And I was like, all right. So, I was like, Fireball's good to shoot. Jack Cinnamon's good with, Dr. Pepper or, root beer. So, I was like, wait a second. I remember Fireball and Angry Orchard. We haven't had this in, God, I don't even know how long. So, gave it a shot. What do you think about it so far?
It's pretty good. I
It
can't
just
complain.
tastes like cinnamon apple cider, so it's probably going to creep up really quick. But
yeah, I can see that happening.
So, since it's Jessica's birthday, she decided to suggest that we watch Chopping Mall. It's probably just because she, it's her birthday, she got to go shopping for her birthday. So she probably went to a mall if they still exist. So Chopping Mall is what we are watching this evening.
It's like shopping, but with chopping.
Yes, CHO instead of SH. Chopping.
Yeah.
And she just thought that the name was pretty funny.
That's the best way to explain that.
Going to the mall and getting chopped up.
Instead of my other joke.
Right. So, let's see. A story about Jessica, since it's on her now. It was my brother's birthday, and she made everybody that was going to this party their own, bedazzled cups. Right? And I still have mine, so I'm going to get it, and I'm going to take a picture of it, and I'm going to post it. Yeah, I still have my bedazzled cup. And everybody just got shit-faced at this place.
Drinking out of their bedazzled cup.
Yes. It was frosted cups and everything. Wow. She went to town on it. And everybody got their fair amount of alcohol in them. Some people probably puked. I believe the next day the landlord was hella pissed off at them because there was some vomit on the sidewalk and stuff like that. Rightfully so. But then, you know what? It's somebody's birthday. And Jessica can't say anything since she's not here, but she had this fucking cat, man. Its name was Chandler. This cat was the devil. You ask anybody who has ever known about this cat, oh, it's a devil cat. Chandler was an asshole. Like, my first night ever meeting Chandler was that night we were getting all hammered, I believe. And I was, I ended up sleeping on their couch. And like middle of the night, early morning, I don't know what it was. She was and then all of a sudden, like I'm getting fucking Wolverine clawed. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like looking around, like what the hell's going on? Thinking I'm in a ghost story, And so then all of a sudden I was like, all right, fuck this. And all of a sudden, like I'd be trying to doze off again, I'd be like, and this cat fucking was just attacking me for like no reason. It was like a kitten, I think. Yeah, but it was like, oh, dude. So, unfortunately, that cat lived many, many, many years in like a long and prosperous life with them. But
That's what I've found it's always like people, animals.
That cat
like,
seriously has to be at least like 40 years old when it died.
Like the angry ones, or like the ones that just like live to make your life awful. They live forever,
dude. They were moving, so I went over to go help them move. And we're like looking around because like we've known about this like devil cat for years. And we're just like, where the hell is it? Like watching our back and everything. We're nowhere near it. We go into like their master bedroom and like look up in their closet. And it's like hissing at us and like levitating in the air, like, we're just like, dude, we're not even anywhere near you. We're not going near the closet. We're like grabbing something on the completely opposite side of the room of you. This cat was pissed, dude. That's all I can say, man. It was a devil cat. Like, everybody except Jessica, she left that cat. I don't know why.
El Diablo.
Dude, it was a mean cat, man. Like, out of nowhere. Like I said, the first night, I was just trying to sleep on the couch. Like a responsible adult. And it's like, cut.
Which,
okay, end up getting...
That does remind me, when we lived in our old house in California...
Yeah.
In nondescript California.
Word. Yes.
Without giving away too many details. Garrett would know this one, who he's probably listening to the podcast.
Good old Garrett.
He used to stay over at our house. And, like, I remember there was one time, I think this was one of the times, it was probably the time that he got kicked out for bleaching his hair. He slept on the couch.
So random.
Yeah, he slept on the couch, and we had this dog. It was a black schnauzer that like loved us and hated everybody else. It's like if you came over, he would start barking. He would get aggressive,
but only chill with you guys.
But with us, like we were his family, and he would relax and protect us only. And like Garrett told me, he was like, I woke up, and it was like 6 or 7 in the morning, and Toby's just sitting right next to me, and he just looks at me as I wake up, and I just hear him start gurring.
What the fuck?
Like, yeah, he literally hated everybody else.
What the hell?
Loved us.
Huh. No, I don't think we've ever had...
I think he was a great dog. Myself personally, because I'm not, in the line of fire
you weren't
here.
Exactly. Yeah. But I think every time that I mention Jessica, I should give like either a real fact or like a false fact about her. Like, oh, Jessica's actually like 8'9", and then everybody can decide if it's real or not. Yeah.
She's Yao Ming?
Yep. She actually taught Yao Ming how to play basketball.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was really impressive. So.
Don't you know? That's my Michigan family. Like when I went back years ago, everybody was like, "Oh yeah, don't you know?"
Oh, dude, like, I want to
the Yoopers, like all that. Like
I really want to go to Canada.
All that North Dakota, like Fargo stuff, kind of like flows over.
It'd be awesome.
All part of the Upper Peninsula.
It'd be awesome. Yeah. So I don't think I have any stories about a mall. Like, I know it used to be cool to go there, and like one of the saddest things, I love popcorn. You know, so they used to have that like that popcorn place in the mall, and then when it started, you know, like I don't know, towards the end of the night or something, you'd be able to go and like get those big ass buckets of popcorn for like $5 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. A mall where I used to work at, like they had this really good soup place. But I mean, like I don't know anything. Like I don't remember any.
The soup plantation.
Yeah, I don't remember any. What do you call it? Like any kind of stories about the mall. I remember in California, they would do their the police training. But if you didn't pay attention,
Or like the active shooter thing.
yeah. So
Back before that was actually a problem,
dude,
and now we can't get rid of it,
yeah. So
especially this week.
I had this other
We
manager.
might be dating ourselves here.
Oh no, yeah. I had this other manager that was working, and they didn't read the communication about the drills that are going to go on tomorrow morning, and they'd always want to like show up early to work too. Like that's another thing. Yeah. So like their shift would be like 8 a.m., but they'd show up at like 6. And
If
so
they're
then,
not- well, like, are they salary?
yeah. But so they'd get there at 6, be like, oh, well, I got here at 6. I'm leaving at 1. And you're like, you're a hater.
That's not how hours work.
Yeah, you know. So, but it served her right one time because she went there and they had that drill and she shit her pants because she's just like, what the hell?
I would too if I didn't know.
But then at the same time, you as a manager should read the communications and know what's going on. And then the mall, they try to do it before the mall opens. So because they don't want people in the mall. They don't want those mall walkers. They don't want all that shit going on.
They don't want the lady in her tracksuit
Yeah.
doing her laps.
So then guess what? You
Is that
shouldn't
still
have
a
gone to
thing?
work 2 hours early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would do that.
Yeah, so that's yep. Guess what? That's what happens.
Yeah.
And I think that she retired like I want to say that same year. Actually, it was probably because of that. She's like, I'm getting too old for this Murtaugh Riggs, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, was that?
Whoever the hell said
I
it.
think it's Murtaugh.
Yeah,
Whichever one that's not Mel Gibson.
yeah. Danny Glover.
The not racist one.
But I think that's all I have, man, for mall stories. And then, you know, of course, we'll come up with more facts about Jessica, you know, throughout our episodes
Throughout
and
the
podcasts and everything like
76-minute
that.
runtime of this
Yeah.
movie.
Got to think of some good ones.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, man, yeah, I'm almost about done with this one. So it went down smooth.
It's really good.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
was surprised. I was like, you put something that looks
Yeah,
like,
like
it was
you
in
saw,
a beer bottle.
that's at least 2 shots and an entire Angry Orchard in one cup. Yeah.
My mind is blown.
Boom. That just happened.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, let's take some big swigs, pound the rest of this, and then let's go grab another one. And let's start Chopping Mall.
Dun, dun,
They've been dead for
dun.
17 years. We're still doing it. What else? Is there another name of him too, though? Like Chopping Mall, Attack of the Killer Robots, or something like that.
There's another name? I didn't know that.
There's if you watch the trailer for it, it comes up. But if you search Chopping Mall or like Killer Robots or something like that, I'll get it when we finish these drinks.
All right.
We'll come in hot with the name and everything.
All right. We'll be back.
All right. Yeah, we're back. Coming into it, and I don't know if I want to say. I told you I'd say the whole name of the movie, but I think if I say it, but you know, Jessica, when she suggested this, I watched the trailer and I was like, "What the fuck? Is this the wrong trailer?" And then it opened right back up, and I was like, "What the hell?" So it's just gonna spoiler alert for you guys. The name of the movie is Chopping Mall, and then parenthesis Killer Bots. So
I feel like you know what the movie's about already.
yeah,
But that
with
does
a name
not
like
ruin
that.
the rest of it.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what's going to go on. Well, I mean, just based off of the trailer.
Complete
But I
ridiculous.
mean, based off the name, Chopping Mall, I would have thought that it would have been, you know. But I mean, I could be wrong. I would have thought that it would have been something like, you know, like Dawn of the Dead, where they just go to the mall and then all those people just run to the mall and start, you know.
I mean, that was a good one.
Hopefully that mall, dude. You ever think like if you go to the Mall of America, like that you'd make it through a night with like a serial killer, like with Jason or Freddy chasing you or something? If you're in Mall
really
of America,
big mall. I feel like I'd be okay.
I've never been there, but they said like even if you spent an hour in each store, it'd take you something like I don't remember how many days to go and get through everything.
I feel like if Freddy or Jason were in the mall, I would just like go to Barnes and Noble.
Nobody's gonna go there.
All the fucking books that I had ever wanted to get, and just get all those books, and be like fuck it all. I don't care if I live. I'll be all right, and then just bolt the fuck out of there.
No, I think I'd run to Annie Ann's, grab a pretzel dog, and then fucking go to like, don't they have like water slides or something in there? I have to wait 30 minutes, otherwise I'd embarrass myself and puke everywhere. But, you know, for sure.
You make my ambition seem so boring.
Look for like, oh no, dude, because they'd never get it. They'd never come. I'd be like,
I don't think like Freddy or Jason would ever come to Barnes and Noble though. So I feel like I'm covered.
that's like the salt around the
Yeah.
door and the windows.
Like they're like books. It's like nobody we'd ever want to kill would come from books.
You got me.
Or if you're Jason, you're just like,
Yeah.
because like he doesn't talk.
Well, I mean,
Ever.
Freddy can't turn pages.
But yeah.
He just starts chopping them up, looking like,
Slices them with his knife fingers.
yeah, Edward Scissorhands looking. But yeah, so we're watching Chopping Mall Killer Bots. I grabbed another drink, and I'm not going to say I'm going to regret this. It's Jessica's birthday again, so I am going to get sloppy on this episode. Oh, all right, already starting in.
Oh, what the heck?
What is that? What the hell? A goddamn jewelry store. Zell's, Jared's. What's those other places? K's. Every kiss begin. No, I'm not going to
What's
say
that
it.
one that's here in Vegas? It's the
Jared.
there's it was like an actual like a full name. I can't think of it. I hear it on the radio all the time. Somebody breaks the window and starts grabbing all of this expensive like.
This is the
diamond jewelry.
Queen's jewelry. They're at
I know there's like so many diamonds in there. In, like,
so many
one
pearl
spot.
necklaces and not the good ones. Brr, ding. No.
The guy in his jean shorts and
Oh fuck.
his zip up hoodie and his white shirt.
Instantly, what
Gets
the hell?
stopped by RoboCop bot.
Yep, here comes Johnny 7. Not the Johnny 5. Johnny 7 is now.
Shooting bullets at this thing and they're dinging off.
It's got robot wheel. So if anybody's ever seen, what is that? Batteries not included.
Oh yeah, Love
Johnny
that movie.
5 is alive. Yeah, this is Johnny 5's. Would it be his younger brother if that's Johnny 7? Or his older brother?
Younger.
All right.
If the numbers are chronological, then yeah. Be
Right.
younger.
Oh, shit.
He's now running.
Johnny 7 just bucked him with.
Those white shoes he has, those like look like Skechers shape ups today.
Dude, those gotta be the cleanest shoes a criminal has ever had.
I know, and they have so much soul on them.
Such tight jeans on his ass. What the fuck?
And it says
The End, a Securitronics product. Ew.
we're at the end of a film reel.
They got us. They
And
got us. That was
Now
a
the
commercial.
lady who looks like she's from the RoboCop demonstration in the movie comes up to tell us about these security bots.
Well, clearly.
As they're
it's
holding the press conference in the mall that they
a
filmed
horrible
it in.
fucking idea.
Yeah.
You see this robot? It just shot this guy with fucking 6 bullets. Do you want him to protect your fucking cookies?
So, and the new security team is 3 security robots.
Oh my god.
And we have Colonel Sanders with no hair, with the bow tie. And that's not maroon, but it's like really red, like a deep red.
Ooh, yeah, that's almost like a ketchup color, a little bit lighter than
it's
ketchup.
ketchup-y.
Dude, the
It's not my
fact
first
that
choice. It looks like an NBA player would be wearing it today.
the fact that these people just saw a commercial of this robot shooting somebody for stealing jewelry in a mall. I mean that's amazing, I guess.
Yeah. So now they're trying to like sell the idea of like these robots to these people. But these are people that work in the mall, so it's like,
Yeah.
why are you selling them the idea of a thing they're going to have to deal with? Just tell them this is going to be here.
Yeah.
Nut
Like,
the
you ever
fuck
fucking
up.
been to Orange Julius and they put too many bananas in your drink? Not anymore. Not with these motherfuckers.
No. But apparently these things call the police.
You ever fucking had Sparrow pizza and it's burnt? Kiss my ass. They're going to kill these, you know?
Yeah.
Why is that woman with her lip up? Like she's going to growl at you.
I know. Like they're both snarly people. Like the bald guy, the bald Colonel Sanders and the lady in the dress are both really just rude.
She's got some fucked up eyebrows. I have some big ass eyebrows. Anybody who knows me knows I got some big ass eyebrows. So for me to make fun of somebody else's eyebrows, I get to.
I was about to say that's about like American Boogie Woman Eileen Warnos level, like Grinch eyebrows.
Oh my God. So you just saw somebody in the back just flipped a switch and turned on one of the robots and it's like looking at everybody and everybody's so excited. I just saw this thing kill somebody.
Okay, so
And now it's looking at me in the crowd. I'm not going to be like, hell yeah.
how crappy is this technology that they have the ID 2 inches away from the scanner?
Oh, good point.
Like he's like literally like hunching and like putting it in the robot's face. Like the robot should be angry that somebody's violating its personal space.
Robots can't eat carrots, so they don't have good vision.
And they don't.
Oh, and so then those two.
Shopping mall
That's amazing lettering.
in that robot lettering. That's supposed to be robot lettering, I think.
Was it supposed to?
I think so.
Kind of look like
is
that's
the-
where the monster got their emblem from.
Like the most 80s looking building I've ever seen in my life. It has all those round staircases.
Fuck,
Like
I
the,
hope this is.
the flat sides with the round edges.
Hell yeah. Damn, that's a tight ass fucking elevator, though.
That is a pretty cool elevator.
You know what? I guarantee that fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger is going to come into this and jump from the fucking top tier, grab the balloons, and swing down. Oh my God, it's inappropriate. So there was this little boy in an elevator with a white shirt eating 3-scoop chocolate ice cream. Oh God, we're going to come back to this one. And all of a sudden, the elevator just gets crowded full of people, and his chocolate ice cream goes all over his face and all over his white shirt. Like, really?
Okay, so then we gotta address that guy. The guy with the obvious large box in his shirt and thinks he's gonna walk out of the store with it and play it cool.
It was a record box in his shirt. He was leaving the music store and he stole a vinyl.
So that's supposed to be the Sam Goodies,
Yes.
if we're dating ourselves here.
And
then-
now there's people at the food court that are delivering food to the tables.
They also had the asshole who.
What the
takes
hell?
What is this like a?
That excitement was there's this women all of a sudden walking around in bikinis, have a ball. This is the future.
Did they just hire models to walk around with sashes on?
And then this ass face
Just
Going-
drops everything on the escalator.
going up the escalator with hundreds of boxes in his hands and drops them. Then this woman walking with 15 drinks on one tray and drops them all over somebody. This is a kicking ass mall, man.
I know, like I've never seen a mall this cool. And they have a Chinese restaurant.
Holy shit, like a real restaurant inside
looks-
the mall, not even at the food court.
That looks super Chinese.
Fuck yeah, it's a Chinese
Okay,
restaurant.
so it's a Chinese restaurant.
I love
I'm
goddamn
not
Chinese
assuming here.
restaurants. Wait a second.
Or is that a pizza place?
Oh,
It's a pizza place.
it looks so good with a Chinese restaurant, though.
Double anchovy pizza with garlic logs.
Now it just has a bunch of these fat bastards Look how disgusting his shirt is.
Yeah, and he's out in the front with that shirt on.
That shirt looks, and then that guy's shirt. Both of those shirts look like they dipped their hands in gravy and corn and broccoli.
Oh, gross.
And he's smoking too, and then just wipe his hands all over their shirts.
So then the one waitress drops her plate.
Ooh.
And it shatters.
And now that guy just used now the two women are just talking, and the guy's just using the spatula.
Oh, they're talking about she's setting her up with somebody, and would he be like, why would you set me up with a slime dog? Like, I didn't know that was a term.
Jesus. And then it keeps cutting back to the guy eating French fries, and like I could see if you had a beard that your beard would catch food. This guy was clean shaven, and he had French fries stuck to his face.
Okay, so now we're in the security area where the robots are that looks like the Death Star.
And lightning is striking.
Yeah, like the
Ooh!
like, if the Death Star wasn't cool at all.
Lightning just struck the fucking telephone tower at the mall.
Yeah.
And the head security guy who's wearing a lab coat, who's smoking.
Everybody's smoking.
When was this made?
Like in 86.
Was everybody smoking in 86?
I guess so.
Having 2 pop collars?
If not 4.
Like if I was like, hey, Anthony, I've got a job for you. I want you to be head security at the mall. Okay. Do you have any lab coats? Why the fuck do you need a lab coat to be a goddamn head security?
To work with robots.
I'd be like, no, I don't. I'm security. I'm not a goddamn...
Like he's
Uh-oh.
Oh, he puts his porno inside of his security manual.
Just the centerfold inside like a dictionary. Oh, I guess it did
she's
show
trying to
one
be
boob.
alluring, but then she just pops a boob out.
It's
Ew.
one boob's out. All right. Oh, the robots do not like human boobs.
Apparently.
They're going to murder him.
The robots are consorting with each other to take him out.
Oh, my God.
Just fucking snaps his throat.
It shot... So he's holding the centerfold up, and the robot punches through the back of the paper, comes out the woman's boob, and then throat jab checks him, and then breaks his neck.
Breaks his neck, and he's gone. So
I guess it wouldn't be that bad of a way to die, looking at a pair of boobs.
The nerdy guy bringing the rug samples into... Is this a furniture place?
This is a big-ass mall, man.
I know, this is a really large mall. To have a furniture store?
Get to the mall. We got to pick out flooring. You're like, what?
Yeah, I don't remember that being part of the mall.
No. Get to the mall. We need to pick out flooring and fucking go to a nice Italian restaurant for dinner.
I know. So we got the jock and the preppy guy that are...
I love how like the jocks in these movies have like the jock hairdo.
Like way too much hair. Like the 80s version of I'm a dick bag haircut. That's what that is. It's too much hair.
Like my family, we all played sports.
Yeah.
None of us had these bitch ass haircuts like this.
And he's got so much jawline.
I can't go to state looking like this. I need more freaking volume.
He has like so much jawline. Like his jaw is massive.
Who is that dude from Friday Night Lights? No, Dawson's Creek. Damn, is he wearing Jerbo's? I like how he just air humped towards that guy's face.
So they're...
I'm gonna go sell the living room pieces, and then he air humps the dude's face and leaves.
So they're looking for fuchsia. I don't know why that has anything to do with anything. That feels like a MacGuffin conversation. There's a lot of MacGuffin right there.
There's a bunch of... I like how it's just lightning storm.
So let me get this old school truck with the camper bed cover from R&L Automotive.
The automotive place has a problem with their autos.
With her car, and she's getting her boyfriend to fix it, I guess.
Man, that is a Bronco. That's not a truck with a bed.
Okay. So it
That
looked like
thing's
one of
gonna-
those attached camper.
That thing's going to be able to run from police and be put under dirt Lone Wolf McCloud it. I like how the guy was working.
But then she goes in and gets it to work.
She's an independent woman.
She says, hit it.
And now embarrassing for that guy.
And it works.
I know nothing about cars, so like I would never try to impress a girl and be like, let me see something.
Like,
fuck no. I don't know a goddamn thing about cars.
You got AAA?
Mm-hmm. I'd be like, I have a cell phone. You can call somebody. I might be able to change a tire. Jump start? Fuck no. What is going on? And so now the guy, he's so happy that she saved him from being stranded that he's like, oh, kiss me.
Yeah.
And now they're just acting like a bunch of nerds inside their car.
Now they're having like this.
It's like they're talking about like, you never said you wanted to have kids. I did say.
Yeah, they're having like a weird couples fight conversation.
Wait a second. Oh,
did she throw lingerie at him?
Yes.
Like that's supposed to be like I'm gonna put this on if you drive home now.
Exactly. Like you don't have it on already. But then at the same time, did you see the lingerie? It was like some hella big ass granny panties and.
Yeah, it was really like unappealing.
Amazing.
So then we have the fashionable clothing store.
Ooh, and the jock.
The jock from the furniture store.
Ooh, and then old man McGruff comes in. You guys can't make out and grab each other's tits on the sales floor. What do you think this is? Some kind of tits make out floor?
And he's
like
trying
that.
to explain it away like, well, we're just having a conversation.
Yeah.
With mouths.
With
together.
mouth and tits grabbing. That was a joke, too, where he's like, where'd you get that suit? From the toilet store? Yeah, and now they're just laughing. He's like, yeah, you wait until HR's called.
I'm going to have to take these pants back to the pants store to fix the pleat.
It's the pleat. This guy's so disappointed. That I for sure, that's got to be one of those is his kid.
I'm pretty sure it's the girl.
I was about to say, but at the same time,
he seems awfully protective.
I would beat the shit out of that dude. It's like, really, you're just going to grab my daughter's tits right here in the sales floor and make out with her? I'd beat the fuck out of that dude.
Yeah. So then we have...
What the hell?
Normal girl get off the phone in the women's changing room.
That is not a women's changing room. That's like a fucking locker room.
A locker room for what, though?
I don't know. Why the hell is our locker room a big-ass locker room?
This is a very confusing mall.
Maybe this is the Mall of America. Because look, there's naked women walking behind them. This isn't a changing room. There's a water fountain right there. There's lockers. What the fuck? Where'd they work at? Are they still open? I'll put my resume in there.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw a movie where there's locker rooms. That's the only question that I ever ask, like in the interview. You guys still have locker rooms? And then what?
What's another? So she set him up with somebody.
What time is it?
Somebody. The normal girl and hot girl. So she's like the Duff.
Oh my God! Are these the two women from the fucking hot dog on a stick, or the? How did their hair get so crimped?
I don't know.
Permed.
It's very.
Oh my God, this is amazing. So and then here's another goddamn.
We're back at the Death Star.
Excuse me.
And the other scientist who controls robots that do security.
Just doesn't make any sense, man.
Like, decides to eat his friend's food. His half-eaten food.
Is this a bagel bite? I can't turn away. Fucking love bagel bites.
I'm in a mall where they have other foods, and I could walk around and get food.
There's no way I can go to a fucking Orange Julius.
Or a hot dog on a stick.
I can't go there. And then, see, he's going to die. He has shitty-ass shoes.
Like some beat-up sneaks. That looks like my outdoor shoes.
Dude, that looks like if you mowed a yard that was nothing but mud.
Yeah.
And now the other robots are looking at each other and giving each other laser beam eyes,
They're like, we're gonna fuck
saying,
this
y'all
dude
want
up.
to kill this guy? And look at his lab coat. Look how white and clean that shit is, and then compared to his shoes.
Yeah.
What a disgrace.
But then he senses that the robots are conspiring against him and turns around.
Oh, double takes at him
Yeah.
while he's reading a book. Uh-oh.
Trying to see what that book was, but I can't see. Oh, it's about outer space.
Well, I thought it said something about the YMCA. And now the hairs are sticking up on the back of his neck.
Is the robot inching towards him?
It is.
Like, I felt like it was. And so this poker deal. that
It
he
has the
used-
prong thing.
he
Oh,
used- yeah, he used it on the other dude's neck, right?
uh-huh.
Okay.
And then it closes the window to it. It opened it up and it was inching out, and then it hurried and closed it down.
Because he answers the phone. But okay, like, if you're the robot and you're going to murder him anyways,
You don't give a fuck if he catches you.
like, what? And he's like, oh, you got me. Oh, he's reading They Came From Outer Space.
All right. And now he's looking back like, oh, is this thing getting close to me? Ooh, ooh. And he tried to do the double look quickly. Oh,
But it
a
definitely
triple
is
look.
closer.
It is. And you're a dipshit for not fucking seeing that it's getting closer.
Literally behind his back right now.
I hope that thing grabs him by his nuts.
And shoots
Oh,
him
where'd
in
it go?
the back of the
Oh,
neck.
what is that? The L4?
Yeah, it's got the L4. Just about. So now we're in the furniture store. They're popping beers.
Just popping beers like that all over the carpet?
Yeah. Like, if you owned that furniture store, wouldn't you be fucking pissed?
I'd be like, damn it, Carl, you closed last night, and there's new beer stains. And now there's this guy popping a collar in,
that's too much pop collar. But then he
Dude.
recognizes it's too much pop collar. Like,
and he tried to fix it to 80% pop
80%.
collar.
Yeah, I was about to say 85, but 80 is about a better
And
number.
now look at these. There's 3 couples, and they're dancing so vicariously. Look at them. All they're doing is just grabbing asses and moving left and right.
This is like slightly more sexual Saved by the Bell dancing. That doon, 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 doon.
It's just so weird. Like, did people really dance like this in the fucking 80s?
I think they only did in movies. I never saw people do this in real life.
They're literally just standing, touching bodies, grabbing asses, and moving left and right.
So I'm assuming he's the guy
That's a
is being-
40-year-old virgin.
Well, like, he's being set up with that girl. So normal girl and nerdy guy.
Oh my God. They just unbuckle. Again, here's the question. Legally, how many buttons can you have unbuttoned on your shirt? I need
As
to.
many as you want.
I'm going to have to contact Hasselhoff to see what's going on.
And so nerdy guy is in love with normal girl.
Yeah.
And then we have, like, I want to say that's like Chester Winthrop III. Like, that guy's so fucking preppy. Like,
That's for sure not the kid from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
and
Uh-oh.
and what looks like Sandy from Grease. Like, together as a couple.
Exactly. Good Lord. And then here comes fucking Johnny 7 just smashing through the mall.
So the robots are out.
It looks
on
like a
security.
fucking a midget version
So they're
or
in the Furniture King.
a midget version or a little person version of the goddamn RoboCop 2. But it looks like it has a beer belly too. Like that's I can relate to that that
It looks like a
robot.
fucking shitty Dalek. Like, from Doctor Who. It's like if they were like, we can't afford to make a Dalek,
We can't get a gold one.
but we're gonna we can't put the pointy spikes on it, make it intimidating. We're just gonna make it round and weird and amorphous.
That's what I'm saying, man. It looks like Johnny 5 with a beer belly.
It does.
It's amazing.
It looks like a broad-chested Johnny Five.
I like how it has headlights on it, though. That's official.
It does. Like,
And then
for
this-
no reason at all. It doesn't need headlights.
And again, we're back into a movie that doesn't have lights on. in it. And now,
Oh, and so then this is one of the other couples. This is
we're back at the couple that was just working on the car.
Yeah.
And she threw the lingerie at him. And, like, here's something. I don't know about you. Like, I mean, I guess white lingerie is all right, but isn't, like, colored lingerie a little bit better?
I guess, but, like, she's,
you know,
like, super tan, so...
Right? She's, like, hella tan.
Like...
What the hell? And then all of a sudden it just went through a wall. Is this a neighbor or, like, somebody in the living room?
So Chester and Sandy from Grease...
No way. He got her that quick to get back to the apartment?
I know. Well, no, I think they're in the furniture store having sex.
Fuck off.
Yeah, they're having sex in the furniture store.
Amazing. Oh, and then she stood up like she was all mad, and then she's like, joke's on him. I'm taking my shirt off. But look, you like how she took her white tank top off, which led to the black tank top? Oh.
And we get our first boobs.
And there's boobies. Ha ha! Then she turned around and showed it to him. She's wearing Guess jeans. Those aren't your bows.
Those are like mom jeans now.
But they are mom Guess jeans.
They're super fucking high-waisted.
Guess these are my mom's. Oh.
And our third couple?
I don't know. Oh, there's a boob,
Yeah.
though. And this guy is in the most awkward position going down on this chick.
Like, he's like hunchbacked. He looks like Quasimodo.
Like, for sure his knees were touching his shoulders. What the fuck?
And the nerdy couple is watching...
Okay, all right.
a
This is
creature
making...
feature.
They are in the furniture store.
Watching a creature feature. The TV works in the furniture store. It's not a prop TV.
They're not worried about the 3 people having sex behind them? And then what the hell are the people having sex aren't like, hey, there's 3 other groups of people around us.
So he's trying to make his move. So he's like, can I get you some more wine? Are you trying to get me drunk?
No, I'm just trying to, be the 1 out of 4 couple not having sex inside of a random mall, inside of a...
Because this is a horror movie, not a porno.
So random. This... I don't even know, man. This poor guy, though. But I mean, and then one of the girls is a screamer.
Yeah, we got some wailing.
Just so weird. Like, I couldn't imagine, like, I don't know, like, hanging out with my friends and all of a sudden 10 feet away, like, my other friend doing, Like,
Yeah,
I've had my friends in college that shared, like, the dorm room, and somebody would have the top bunk and the bottom bunk. I was like, and the girls that you brought home were fine with that. Like, yeah. And I was like, all right, well, looks like you guys are going for a quantity, not quality.
Yeah.
Oh, the girl made the move.
Takes his glasses off in like the weirdest way. Like she like pulls them. Sorry, I gotta take my hat off to do this. Over the top of his head, instead of just like pulling them out.
Because that's her sign of saying you don't need to pull out. You just pull up.
Okay, so now we're to the janitor, and he's mopping sludge.
Wet cement. But I want to pull out real quick, go back.
It was like brown cement.
That when the kids started making out with the girl, there's 2 couples on TV also that were going to have sex.
Oh, yeah.
And then it said the end, as in the guy just prematurely ejaculated. And that was the end of it, everybody. And now it cut over to the janitors mopping
they're teasing
wet cement.
Yeah, they're teasing wet cement janitor about the fact that he's slow.
I'd say, bitch, you mop wet cement. Like, how the fuck do you...
What is he mopping?
What the hell is he mopping?
I don't know.
The whole floor.
It looks like he's putting chocolate ice cream onto the floor.
Exactly. The whole floor is clean. It's like he's putting grout in or some bullshit.
It does. So then one of the robots is rolling up on him.
Ooh, got the bucket.
Mops his dirt mop bucket into him.
You clumsy son of a bitch. Look at what you did. Like, he fucking was making the floor any better.
He was grossing the floor out. Seriously,
Dude.
it was disgusting.
It's like he was trying to fucking waffle stomp Oh,
and he shoots out this wire
into
his
No.
wet floor.
yeah. So the robot shot the electrical wire into the wet floor.
Oh, and he shows his badge like they say you're supposed to do. But the other guy was like 2 inches away. So the wire was not contacting him in any way whatsoever right there, right?
It was touching the floor. But guess what? He has rubber sole shoes.
I was about to say. He has
Oh.
rubber-soled shoes on.
But he electrocuted him.
She shall. I can't say. These tongue twisters are killing me.
He just electrocuted him. And I like how it would show flashes of a skeleton and then flashes of lightning bolts inside of his body. And now we're back to the jock and
the blonde girl. Or the other blonde girl.
see, the jock was trying to cuddle and she said no and pushed his hand off. You see, guys like to cuddle too, women. All right? And she just pushed him off and said, "Go get me some camels, baby. There's a machine right downstairs. Call me nuts, but I don't think he's going to come back."
I feel like this is it's very ominous. Like it's over for him wearing his tidy whities.
Hella whiteys. I was going to say hella tidy whiteys, but hella whiteys.
Yeah.
I don't think that
So he asked her to hand him his badge. I don't think this is going to help you, no matter what.
give him my badge. Oh,
And
and
she shows her boobs.
here's your badge. Hurry back. I mean, he has to come back in about 8 minutes when he's ready to go again.
Yeah. So they open the.
So why does he have a badge in the first place? Do you have a badge working at the...
That you have to have
the
the
furniture
badge
store?
to show it to the bots,
Oh, so the bots don't kill you.
or they don't like call the cops on you or whatever.
It seems really shitty because what if somebody like licked their thumb and then wiped it across the robot lens and they can't see it anyways?
Well, you have to hold that stupid fucking badge like 2 inches from the bot's face. So if the bot's psycho to begin with,
Look at how high-waisted those pants are.
oh, those cigarette machines. Oh my god.
Dude, I remember those.
Yes.
I used to buy so many of those and give them to Jessica. Zing!
I remember seeing those as a kid, but I was a little Christian kid, so
No, fuck no.
Like,
we never bought those.
it was always like, oh, that's interesting. Those exist.
No,
But I
Jessica
never,
doesn't
like,
smoke.
knew what a cigarette was,
No,
but she doesn't smoke. Okay.
fuck no. So, oh, phone rings, smoking. I don't know how people, like I had some friends that,
The biggest payphone you've ever seen in your life.
that's a big ass payphone.
Oh my god.
I had some friends that tried to start smoking, and they'd always be spitting and spitting and spitting. I was like, "Why are you guys spitting?" "Oh, because when we smoke, it dries our mouth out, so we need to spit." "Then don't smoke."
Yeah.
Duh.
So now Jock Guy was preening his hair in the machine. The reflection of the machine is now showing his badge to the robot, and the robot comes out with his arms like an Egyptian.
It's coming in hot. Uh-oh.
And he's stuck.
Oh,
He gets shot with
in the kidney.
in the kidney with like a dart.
I don't know. But
What
he's...
was that? But so the guy's out.
And
If that's his death, that's a really lame death.
I thought that he was going to do something else because it was like reaching in and grabbing. But I'd like to point out, like, what the hell kind of women are these guys hanging out with at the mall?
That
Where
you
now
would-
there's just women that just want to walk around in their panties and...
So now his girlfriend has walked out the double doors of the Furniture King and is in her panties. Yeah, which is
Oh, and the couple on the couch is still going at it.
right behind them.
Good
right
for
behind the
him.
dirty
And look
couple.
how vigorously they're going.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like, that's hilarious.
It's very athletic.
And now I think the preppy girl is getting ready to go. She's like,
So-
you know what? I gave you your chance to bang me in front of your 6 friends, but you're not making your move.
So she's just gonna like hide the lead and just say, go for it.
Yep. Then here comes Panties Girl walking around.
Goes to the cigarette machine, sees her boyfriend.
And nothing.
She hasn't realized that he's dead yet.
Like, why?
Like, if he's not moving.
I mean, I appreciate the walking around without any pants on, you know? But realistically...
She sees his cut throat and his floppy neck. And here comes the robot.
Spaghetti-ass arm neck.
Yeah, the spaghetti-ass neck.
And then Johnny 7
is moving faster.
Holy
than
shit, what is he
He's
shooting at her?
Shooting laser beams.
Is he shooting laser beams or is he just shooting pink clouds?
Like pink laser beams. Like,
got her in the back, but she's still running.
but she's still running.
Oop, got her in the butt cheek.
So does it just lightly burn you?
Uh-oh.
So
Now she's in front of the... Good Lord.
Is everybody's head made out of balloons?
Dude.
Because
That was a good one. That was a good one. That's
the laser
pretty...
beam like shoots her head and explodes it.
She stopped right in front of the furniture store. And instead of opening the door, this is what you get. Instead of opening the door, she just stopped and was like, hey guys, I'm right here. And all of a sudden, fucking Johnny 7 shot her in the head and it exploded.
All right. So they've just watched. We're back.
Oh, yeah.
The robots are invading the Furniture King.
The robot came in hot and broke through that glass window. And now these half-naked... They got to be like late teens, early 20s.
Yeah, just about.
What the fuck? They're running and jumping over furnitures and pillows, and the robots are fucking just blasting them with laser...
I feel like the lasers are a throw-in.
I think the lasers aren't shit.
They're super fucking weird. Like, the lasers don't do anything.
Ooh. Lasers could only hurt her in headshots. Remember they shot a laser at that girl in here in the back and she's like, hee. But then when she just stood there and she just shot her in the head, it exploded.
All of a sudden she becomes a Gallagher prop.
Gallagher.
Like, I feel like that's what most headshots are in these cheesy movies, is a Gallagher head prop.
But you see, even that's a wooden door and the fucking robots are shooting lasers at the wooden door.
Cardboard boxes in front of wood doors to stop lasers.
The lasers didn't go through the wood door, though.
But so then they're shitty lasers.
Yeah, so you wouldn't even need the cardboard boxes.
So you don't need the cardboard boxes.
But I like how the doors at the mall are like the bank teller doors, or like the metal doors that have like the octagon shaped closing
They
things.
look like they're on the Death Star.
Yeah. You're not getting out of this mall with my fucking pretzel.
Doon, 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 doon.
The phone's dead. Imagine that. Everybody's so pissed. Maybe we shouldn't have been having sex in a fucking furniture
We should
store.
go through the air duct.
Stupid idiots.
Yeah. Every doofus that goes through the air duct dies.
Vicious
Yeah.
fun.
Good job. Good job. You just won the stupid lottery.
Vicious fun. What's this guy doing?
So what is, like, his
Uh-oh. He put like
glue?
not C4, but some kind of uh-oh.
So are they just hanging out in the air duct or blocking them in?
Nope. Oh, I thought they were putting C4, but it's not
Okay.
C4. It
No,
looks
no,
like it was, I was going to say it's some kind of what is it?
Like an explosive putty?
No, like this fucking alcohol. But it is explosive. I thought it was going to be like the
Yeah.
conductor, where it was going to electrocute the metal fucking air ducts, but it was C4 and it just exploded the door.
Yeah, it's like explodable, quickly explodable, liquid C4.
Hell yeah.
because apparently that exists.
But at least all three women got into the air ducts, smelling like fucking Padussy,
And
walking through the air, crawling through the air ducts.
And the guys are running away like they're scared.
Hell yeah, they're scared, man.
There's a weird juxtaposition here.
Johnny Five alive coming up and shooting you with lasers.
Okay, I'd be scared too. Fair enough. But it's a very
they look
odd
all sweaty and hot
juxtaposition.
right now.
Yeah.
Dude, if one of those robots goes in there, and what, is it hot in there? It
must
can't be hot in there
'Cause-
because god damn it looked like it was summertime. What kind of mall puts the heater on in the fucking middle of summer?
Yeah, but you're hanging out in the middle of an enclosed tube as a person.
But it's an air duct that had AC going through it.
Okay. So now we're headed into the sporting goods area.
That
they
guy's
have-
never thrown a rock out a window before.
Yeah, like he has so much like backswing on that rock throw. But so they break the glass and go into the sporting goods area.
Oh
all
my
the
God.
guys,
And all of them.
they all have to get guns.
See, right now, look, except for that guy, all of them have the appropriate amount of unbuttoned buttons in the dress shirt.
I like the guy that
What the fuck? All of a sudden, I'm sorry to cut
is that
you
a
off.
fucking AK?
They all of a sudden are selling AK-47s at a fucking mall
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's an AK. Okay, so he has
With
an AK,
ammunition?
but the guy with the AK has the most arm movement as he moves his weapon into place. Like he has to parade the weapon around
like
into
a fucking
place.
bow.
It's like it's a bow. No, it's still a fucking gun.
I like
It's-
how
it's
that
a
guy
gun.
said he had a Desert Eagle, but it was like some bitch ass little 6-shooter.
That's a 22.
Exactly.
Like that's a lady killer.
Like, sorry, Carl. Who the fuck is this guy? He's all of a sudden taking the AK and just fucking doing desk pops.
We're gonna
What
take
the-
away your AK and give you a rape whistle.
All right, here we go. Let's take him out, fellas. What kind of mall is this here? And then here's
And
the montage of
how
bullets.
are all of these people dirty Harry at the same time?
Dude,
It's really weird,
this is
right?
amazing graphics, though.
But
lasers are being shot everywhere.
They're standing in place, and none of those lasers hit.
I mean,
For like a good 10 seconds.
you called it, man. How close you got to put the fucking badge to their eyes? They've got bad vision. All right?
They must. So throw out an air tank. They're gonna do the Jaws thing,
buck,
right?
buck. Blocka, blocka. And
he
they
shoots-
fucking just shot it.
It shoots the air tank.
Oh my god, that looks like fucking Dennis.
Or was
from
that a
It's Always
propane
Sunny.
tank?
It was a propane tank.
Propane tank, okay.
Well, either or. It just exploded.
Like, does it matter? I mean, the presence of O2
Right. And he's just standing there in the fog.
of. Hopefully, that's oxygen.
I just got laid. And he fucking just shoots the gun.
Hopefully, that's oxygen and not propane. 'Cause then you're breathing in propane. And then you're gonna die of this in about 40 years.
Right. They're in about 40 minutes.
Or 40
The
minutes.
amount of fucking shit they inhaled right there.
Yeah, they just kept walking. They're like,
It fucked
Bill
up. It was
Goldberg.
helium.
yeah.
And all of a sudden their voice was just really high pitched. It's like, "Ee." Fuck you, Johnny Seven.
Yeah.
Uh
Oh, she's trying to kick through the thick
oh.
filter.
Now there's a girl that's gonna kick down into the vent,
So they're
and that was it. All she was kicked down
this
into the
is
vent.
your prototypical like male reaction. We're gonna like stand over the autopsy of the thing we just killed.
Like, you think if they just took off one of the... So these robots have the tank tires or conveyor belt, whatever
Yeah,
the
they
fuck
have
they're
that
called.
like that. There's a track. It's like a track.
Wouldn't
deal.
you just take it off of it?
You would
Right?
think, yeah.
Or, like, go upstairs. Like, they can't go upstairs, right? Because the escalator? I mean,
Yeah.
if they have an elevator.
So we're in what looks like a.
It looked like another, like a garden, like an Ace hardware
yeah, like
store.
an Ace Hardware inside
What the
a mall.
What kind of mall is this?
I don't know this mall.
This mall is nuts.
they have a Florsheim store, which I would believe that's in a mall. The dress
shoe store, sure.
Yeah, the dress shoe store is there.
I've never heard of Florsheim's.
Florsheim is basically like a really shiny dress shoe store. I think
Why
they
would it
make
be for shine? See what I did there?
Yeah, I see what you did. They did
Jesus.
They did a Florsheim reference in Land of the Lost with Will Ferrell when he's wearing those dress shoes as he's running away from dinosaurs.
Ooh, because they kept so shiny.
Yeah.
So the robot decided to
Those are propane tanks. Yeah. 'Cause they have
reverse
the grips.
more propane bombs.
Yeah.
So the robot reverse is now hiding in the shadows. So the robots have become intelligent.
All of a sudden, they're now snipers.
And now all of a sudden these girls just have gallon tanks of gasoline.
They're making like modified Molotov cocktails.
Hell yeah, they are.
Like whatever the American version of that is.
What is Molotovs?
Maberlatov.
But at the same time, I don't want to be too judgy. I don't think these women know how to do shot put very good.
I feel like they made the normal girl's hair more frizzy.
Hell yeah, they did.
Like it looks frizzier. So murdered Robobot is now trying to stand up
to self-correct itself. See, and again, I think that all this could have been avoided. See, again, all of it could have been avoided if they would have taken the whatever track off of it. And all of this would have been avoided. Go to your fucking house and have sex.
Yeah,
Don't have sex in a goddamn mall.
Don't go to the Furniture King.
Hey, you going to fucking Mattress King later? I'll fucking see you over at Lovesack. You know?
They have Sertas. We can do so much humping on that.
They only have one room, though, so me, my buddy Carl, my other Carl, and my fucking Mike Carl, we're fucking all gonna be in the fucking
same room.
Exactly. And then the thing is, the
so
opening
gross.
manager tomorrow is going to go in and be like, what the fuck does it smell like this for? Uh-oh. Girl got in the elevator. Uh-oh. The AI robots have...
Somebody's going to walk into that showroom the next day and be like, why does it smell like pussy?
And be like, wait a second. Why does it smell like sweaty asshole? Because you know none of those goddamn men have manscaped.
Yeah.
This is the fucking 80s. This smell like fucking sweaty pubes and ass.
Yeah.
Fucking... Oh, these women are fucking throwing the Molotov.
Right. So they're throwing Molotovs and trying to light the robots on fire.
And then the fucking robot just nonchalantly rolls right through it.
Like they're in a Motley Crue video. I feel like that's appropriate for this movie.
Why wouldn't they?
I love Motley Crue.
Oh, God.
If you are listening to this, which you're probably not.
They probably are. Everybody listens to this.
I love you. You should be on the podcast.
Dude, the fucking... I wish I was a drummer.
Nikki Sixx, Mick Mars.
Everybody.
Any of them.
One of the girls fell, and the robot is slowly... Well, I don't think the robot's going towards her anymore.
And then it blows up
the robot
fuel?
just stopped. She thought she was trying to crawl away.
And sets her on fire. Holy shit.
I like how she was holding it in her hand when she was on her stomach.
This is the first really horrific death right here.
It exploded and lit her back on fire, and then she's like, oh.
That's got to be a terrible way to die.
I mean, maybe, but at the same time, I think when you learn in preschool to stop, drop, and roll.
Okay, so guy with a shotgun has obviously never shot a shotgun because that muzzle is bouncing so much as he shoots it.
Dude, that's got to be at least like a 20 gauge, so it's got to be hella bucking, right?
But still,
obviously, I know a 20 gauge is a fucking hella bucking.
Like with a 20 gauge shotgun.
That's going to be another one of our poll questions.
Yeah.
20 gauge, hella bucking?
But like with the 20 gauge, you could still like nook that into your shoulder to like hold the kick because it moves so much as he shoots it.
But right, no, like
Are you gonna make him dance or are you gonna make him die?
the higher the gate, well, no, so like a 22, that's not very hard to shoot, right? A 12 gauge has a bigger kick than a 20 gauge, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that 20 gauge, he could have held it like fucking Terminator and just shot it one-handed. He's trying to hold it like it's a fucking 50 cal, and he still can't even aim it.
But
And
if you're,
now,
like shooting a shotgun, like you can put that in your shoulder.
yeah,
Like you have enough. Like you could be a skinny person. You have enough bone structure to put that in your shoulder, and you're good. So okay, so we have now the guy in the elevator
okay, never mind.
who puts the propane tanks in the elevator, and they're all shooting at the propane tanks and
Oh God,
making them dance because they ain't shooting shit.
it's fucking making my penis soft.
They finally blow up.
Finally, they fucking just shot these propane tanks
After 20
100
shots.
times.
Yeah, like at least 20. 200.
Finally, it fucking
Oh my
hit.
word.
And all the kids are rejoicing, like, yeah, we did it. You didn't do anything. The fucking elevator dropped 2 floors.
Yeah, so you just set the elevator on fire?
Oh my God. And the fucking nerdy girl, they're like, good shot. My dad was a Marine. Who gives a fuck? You shoot like shit.
Yeah.
Your dad's gonna disown you now.
So we're back at the Chinese or the Italian
Ooh.
restaurant.
I wish it was a Chinese restaurant. Dude, Chinese food fucking sounds
It-
amazing right now.
It looked like a Chinese restaurant from the front.
I fucking love Chinese food, man.
Yeah, so they're at the Italian restaurant and they're drinking beers
I guess Italian restaurants okay at them all.
with no
I like how there's Tabasco on the
Yeah.
fucking table.
at a Chinese restaurant.
Tabasco,
Or at a-
salt,
an
and
Italian
pepper.
restaurant. Yeah. But they with no like there's no like segue into this whatsoever.
They all just survived and ran. I like how that guy's just fucking around with his AK-47,
Yeah, just aiming it at the sky.
desk
like-
popping.
You better hope his wrist is strong.
Oh, it is. Is that the...
So we have the tune-up girl and her boyfriend, and we have nerdy girl and her boyfriend.
They're
That's
all
pretty
just
much it, right?
chilling.
That's it. That's
I think there's 5 people. Who the fuck is that guy?
Oh wait, was
The jock is dead. That's
he
the
was
other...
he's the other guy who was friends with the jock.
Oh, so his girl's the one that was lit on fire.
Yeah, the one who was
Because
lit
the
on-
jock's girl, her head exploded.
That's right. Yeah, so
All
he's
right.
the one left from that couple.
You just shut the fuck up. That guy really just got all mad for some reason. I almost had sex tonight. That's the guy that had his ass up in the air fucking trying to go down on her.
Oh yeah.
Like, what a weird ass position. How the fuck?
Awkward.
He was easily at like 95% angle, 100% angle, like in the air.
I feel like that has to be a decision like you are a person in a committed relationship and you know someone else is going to watch this movie and you want to make it obvious
that you're doing that.
like nothing happened here.
Like he was like standing up and then bending over and putting, trying to go down on his girlfriend. Like that was the weird angle,
It was a very weird angle.
right?
It was super odd.
He's like,
It-
bitch, I've been doing yoga.
was
I know
like
how to
a-
do cunnilingus.
It was like a soap opera angle.
So weird.
Yeah.
And now all the guys are wearing the same shirt.
They all are.
His hair's still fluffy as hell.
Like his hair is fucking perfect.
Let's go trash.
So they've all decided they're going to go after the robots.
Yeah, well, I think they think there's only one robot. Well, guess what, bitches? There's 3 of them at
Surprise,
least.
motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker. That's such a great fucking clip. Some fries, motherfucker. Wrong size, motherfucker. Like, oh, and then all of a sudden,
And so
oh, weird.
the robot is at the top and
Oh,
throws
and-
one of them off.
Bye, bitch.
And that's the guy who's out of a couple, right?
All right, yep. So
Yeah.
that's the fifth wheel. All right, no
So
loss.
fifth wheel's gone.
Okay, everybody go back and then
And
just
now they're
fucking
all-
wait until morning.
Shoot random shots at the robot and run down the escalator.
Ah, damn it. This is probably the reason why malls are closed. Fucking Jeff Bezos hired all these. Wait a second. Jeff Bezos hired all these robots, and
They
these
know
robots
how to
can
get
now
up escalators.
come up escalators. All right.
We're in trouble.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, so now this has become real.
All right.
So apparently,
The only thing that's not real is ricochets.
yeah, apparently because you can shoot the shit out of a lock, and
Don't
you-
worry about the ricochet coming back in
and
your
stand
face.
2 inches from it.
Good God. Yeah, so,
So there's 2 robots left.
no, because the other one self-righted itself.
Oh wait, did it? That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I don't
so,
think they've killed any robots yet.
so everybody
Did
is
she just
like,
get shot in the
she
arm?
got winged in the arm.
By what?
Well, one of those stray bullets from the robots.
Oh, it hurt. But now look how tough she is.
So we're back at 5.
I don't know, but look at that mannequin's hair. Look at that shitty lock on that fucking gate.
Oh god, that is a crappy ass lock.
It looked like a bike chain.
Yeah.
And now the aluminum gate is holding these robots. I hope those robots make love. And then all of a sudden they just have a bunch of kid robots.
So they're going to attempt entry level 3, but no one is there to stop them.
I've tried to do entry level 3 once.
So now we're on to the lasers because that's entry level 3.
Why wouldn't they fucking do lasers? Like, you know, that's the shit that pissed me off. When I watch like sports movies and like the fourth quarter, all of a sudden there's like, hey guys, we should play like this. Why didn't you play like that the first quarter? Because then you would have fucking completely murdered that team. So there's 3 robots.
But
now.
then we wouldn't have a movie.
I don't want to fucking watch a 2.5 hour movie. I want to see you just demolish these people.
Yeah.
However, to get kind of off subject, I had a
kinda
basketball.
oh, sorry, go ahead.
I had a basketball game this weekend with my 8-year-old son, and I always wondered if I was put in this position where my team was completely mowing over some other team, what I would do. Would I fucking Johnny Lawrence be like, no surrender, fucking continue to dunk on these people?
Yeah.
I didn't. I was nice. I was like, I told my team, I was like, let the other team shoot. You know, and they're just like, let them shoot. But I got some kids. My kid was one of them. He's like, fuck that. And when they try to let the kid shoot, they just jump up and swat them. I'm like, I guess I can't be mad, you know?
Well, yeah.
But I was like, let them shoot. Like, it's not fun for other 7-year-old kids to not be able to shoot. But then I was like, hell yeah, my team. Like, I'm proud of you, motherfuckers.
Well, okay, so to counter that point, I did coach 5th and 6th grade basketball, and
But
for
were you like, no surrender? Go for the jugular.
in the so the first season we were the worst team in the league
All right.
because they like pre-select leagues or whatever.
Oh, they're just in the mall. Nothing's going on.
Yeah.
They're just sitting there waiting for the robots to cut through the tile.
Yeah.
The aluminum gate.
So the second season,
Yeah.
it was like we had the best point guard and shooting guard
Hell yeah.
in the league. So basically, if you have 2 good players, you can run the league.
You could say no mercy to them.
Because it's anything below high school or below, you can run the league.
That's
with
what I
2
wanted.
good players.
I always just thought.
So I fucking knew that. Like, basically, we were like we played a team, and it was just like the first half we fucking
cuddle with me.
murdered them.
Yeah, see, that's what, like,
And the second half, I was just like, keep it up. Keep it going. Because
see.
you got to keep that instinct. If you want to
Yeah.
win 6 games in a row, because it was a 6-game season.
oh, dude. Uh-oh. The robots have cut through the aluminum gate.
And I didn't feel awful at all.
Well, there's there's one team that we play against.
Like I know now that it's like now it's frowned upon. It's like hyper
No,
competitive.
no. There's one team we play against, and they have the 2, maybe 3 players that are really, really, really good. But like our team, we're a well-rounded team, right? And so we played against another team, and they were the very, very short team and small. And they didn't have a bunch of, So now
Okay.
they've set up mannequins
And they're pretending
as
to
the
be
wall.
mannequins.
Oh my god! And the lasers.
And they're gonna shoot. You're gonna shoot your little fucking lady killer.
You just cut through the gate with your laser.
And they have
What the fuck?
So the better weapons shoot through the second robot.
How's that robot being electrocuted to death?
Yeah, it's like so much electrocution.
And there's those little lightning bolts going through it, and it's just throwing its hands up in the air and circling in 360s. And since
Yeah.
it did that, it shot one of the women in the stomach with a laser, but it just knocked her out.
I guess.
Oh my god, that guy got on a Zamboni?
Yeah.
His name's Rick. Again,
And
so now
then he gets
Ricky.
electrified
Ricky!
from being on the Zamboni that touched
What
the electrified robot.
fuck?
This is very confusing.
It's real life, man. He just got electrocuted. Like, when somebody's being electrocuted and you're not supposed to kick them. You're supposed to get like a wooden stick and poke them or hit them.
Yeah.
Like when you learn this shit in school, like you're like, fuck.
Maybe keep that weapon that you got from the Big Five Sports Goods.
How am
store
I
that
supposed
is
to do
supposed
this?
To be a Big Five Sports Goods.
Yes.
That you should maybe just like keep your distance and use your ranged weapon. Find the weak spot.
Uh-oh. The 2 nerds are still
Like,
alive.
Do your Fallout game and find the small spot that gives you the kill spot.
Just get like a hockey stick and push them with it. Obviously not a metal one. But you know what? Again, siding with the bad guys of the robots. These teenagers shouldn't be fucking boning down for the bone down in the mall.
Yeah, really.
It's
like,
after hours.
that's your first fault. That's it right there. Like
Hey, where'd you lose your virginity at? Oh, fucking
in the mall, and then we all
over at
died.
the mall. He bought me fucking what? Great steak and potato.
So we're down to
The
so
2
who's-
nerds.
Who's left? Is it like nerd girl and nerd guy?
Yeah,
That's it?
I'm pretty sure. What the hell kind of mall is this? Now all of a sudden there's shit that falls out of the roof. This guy just opened the door and just put his fucking fish-wristed gun around the corner.
I want to call him Captain Lady Killer.
That dude's a nerd.
I feel like that's the
Obviously.
name he's earned.
Uh-oh. Now this woman with fucking Metallica hair is coming in hot. Something's going on with the door. The door's being opened. Obviously, the fucking door wouldn't be opened all slowly and creepy like that by a robot. But
Yeah.
let's see if I'm wrong.
Robots lack subtlety. And then she
What
beats
the
the
fuck
shit out
kind
of
of
some
storage closet is that?
metal parts.
Is that car fucking parts?
Just randomly slapped against the door.
What the hell kind of dude? It's like, hey,
So now we're in the mall.
bring any kind of fucking tubing,
Like literally, it says mall
like
against
the back
door.
corridors of them.
They're
If
the
you ever
back
worked
corridor
in
of
the
the
mall, yeah,
Yeah,
if you ever worked in the mall, it's those back hallways.
the ones they don't decorate at all. They're just white.
No reason to.
Yeah, like nobody else is going to see it except for employees. So
Yep, and if
Why
the
would we
employees
worry
tell
about
anything about it, they will kill you with fucking murder robots.
we will end you.
17 years. Oh man. So now both of them are just going down that goddamn phantasm ass hallway that this guy's going through. The hallway's never getting any shorter.
And then it gets like suddenly wider at the end.
So weird. His
Okay.
pants are too goddamn tight.
So I do honestly believe this entire movie was filmed in a mall.
Oh, for sure.
Like, all of this feels like a mall.
But the stores don't.
No, the storage
I don't know. I
definitely
mean,
doesn't.
maybe. Oh my God! A robot just ran up and pinched the nerd girl, probably on the butt. Robots,
Like, it's sexually attracted to her.
HR department. How come he was able to run through that hall so quick, but it took him 18 years to walk through the hall?
Seriously. Or how did he fit?
And what the hell kind of place is this girl at? She's stuck and she's screaming, but it literally looks like
And here
it's a
comes
fucking
nerd guy.
storage closet. There's just random like water bottles and fucking.
And he throws off some, like, piss you off shots.
Oh my
just to
God.
keep him coming.
Look at how high his pants are on around his ankles.
So this is like Rick Moranis Jr.
Dude. Those are his little brother's pants.
Yeah. So then he
Oh.
throws the gun
He ran out of bullets. He had a 6-shooter. He shot about 14 times.
and then throws an oxygen tank. Good job.
I think that was a
and then the
fire extinguisher
the fire extinguisher. And then the machine throws the fire extinguisher back at him.
right in his chest. Please let it like roll over him and squish him like in. What a bitch ass way to die.
I don't know if he's dead.
I'm just assuming that the blood coming out of his head, he's dying or is dead. So the robot threw a fire extinguisher at his chest and he
Is now chasing.
fell back and hit his head.
Yeah. So he's now chasing Nerd Girl.
The robot.
Yeah.
What?
For somebody who's supposed to be scanning, he's obviously like looking around in a lot of directions.
He's looking around for like the best Black Friday deal. I'm seriously disappointed that nobody's jumped and grabbed one of those banners and
Which
swung.
I was gonna make a joke, but I couldn't remember the company. That company that creates all those like amazing technological things.
Is it Brookstone?
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude. I fucking
Yeah.
love that store.
Okay. Yeah. Like every time I walked in there, I swear, like it's like, oh, I never knew I needed that.
Oh, I never knew that you fucking sold African fighting frogs. I fucking bought those, dude. I had those frogs for like 4 years. But they had been dead for 17 years. No. And now she's hiding behind a bag of dog food.
Yeah.
He'll never see me here because he literally just saw me walk
It's like
in.
the fucking shittiest hiding spot.
Uh-oh.
Like I can see your head,
I see what's going to happen
but he
here.
can't see a badge 4 inches from his face.
Well, I like how they can only see from left and right. What the fuck? They
Yeah,
can
I
only
know.
see left and right. They
They
can't
have
see
no
up and
middle
down.
vision.
They have no up and down.
No up and down, no middle.
Well, look, they have their their beer belly.
Yeah.
And so now he broke all these what are they called? Terrariums?
yeah.
And there's all these snakes and tarantulas crawling all over this woman while she's trying to hide
Fuck
behind a
that
bag
shit.
of dog food.
I'm done. It's like I will scream. I quit.
The robot's like, ooh, I don't like snakes and tarantulas. I'm getting
I'm
the fuck
done.
out of here.
No, like me in real life.
Yeah.
No, done.
Fuck no, nobody
Done.
wants a big ass tarantula crawling all over him. Trying to tickle your ear with those gross ass fucking arm hairs.
Like, what do you bite me?
Right? The tarantula's just like trying to tickle your ear.
So that box on the side, like they've cut off the letters and it says cock.
Oh God, it does just say cock right there.
It says cock. Yeah.
Big old blue box.
Yeah.
Babe, while you're at the pet store, will you pick up a box of cock? Thanks.
A whole bag of dicks. Big bag
Literally,
of gummy
a big old
dicks.
box of dicks.
Yeah. You can buy an industrial bag of gummy dicks.
And then here comes these robots again. Roger's little shop of pets.
So it's supposed to be like Little Shop of Horrors.
But at the same time, what happened, Roger? What happened to all your pets? Besides the robot getting them and everything like that. Like
No.
that was you know what? I really was fucking pissed. When I'd go to the mall and there was no more pet store, why the fuck they take away the pet store from the mall?
Yeah, like I remember that being a feature of the mall.
Yeah. I bought
I mean, obviously, I can't buy anything if I go by myself because
hell no. Surprise. Surprise, we got a fucking ferret.
Yeah.
The only thing I could afford was this piece of shit gerbil. And you can't sell one at a time.
now-
You have to get two.
She's hanging from the rungs as she avoids.
God, her
The
fucking
robot.
arms are just literally skin and bone.
Fucking stringy.
God.
She's so skinny.
Look at how indented her skin goes into her bones.
I know. And this robot that can't see left to right.
Thank God there's a fucking
Trampoline.
air mattress underneath me. I like how she's been doing pull-ups all day.
Yeah, because she's been holding on for a while.
Is that an air mattress or like a fucking, what do you call it? A bouncy house?
That looks like it's from a bouncy house.
How the fuck did she fly so far away? She literally like,
She took off.
dude,
She, like-
easily 15 feet
Like,
away.
it's almost as if she like fucking like kicked off the wall as she jumped.
Oh yeah, and just said peace.
It was probably because they had all those fucking banners that they don't want to show you
But at the same time,
that are on the wall. They don't want like the stunt double's feet to catch. Sorry, go ahead.
ooh, yeah, no, I could see it. But at the same time, like she kicked off, hoping that that was going to be like a bouncy house. What if that was like one of those like sunshades, like the easy ups?
Oh, yeah.
So it just points up and then you hit your back and break it.
Like, god damn
Where
it.
I'm just guessing that probably what happened because she doesn't look like she has any feeling in her legs, and then she just stood up and
So no, she's
looks like she did leg day at the gym.
walking towards the paint store.
What the fuck? And they just put her arms like she was just praying or on the top of her head,
Yeah.
and just took one step and banged the fucking glass window.
Did like an elbow into the paint store.
Damn, she's a gangster. What the
Seriously.
hell is she doing? She's throwing buckets of paint? That was her first job. She just hates it. She's like, I'm not going to make it through tonight, but fuck this store. Like, if we come back and it's just like a big old a burp, completely inappropriate, right? Obviously, we're back. You
Yeah.
know? What if I was like, oh, like, excuse me?
Like, would people be surprised? All right, so we're back in the paint store. They
A
threw
montage of the paint store.
a montage of throwing paint and epoxy,
Thinner,
thinner, like
flathead screwdrivers.
like no, like some of these things would be set on fire, but not all of these things because she's holding a fire stick. Like,
This robot just came in hot again, just like we did through that glass window. Ooh, she almost lost her footing.
so Nerd Girl
Eat a bag of dicks.
is like outside the store,
Oh.
sets the.
Oh.
That's barely. Fire.
Okay, they tricked us
That's
again.
barely fire, right? Like that doesn't really fucking count.
It wouldn't explode the entire mall down like it's doing.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't explode the paint store.
See, I thought that they were going to.
Like she
It
throws.
zoomed in on the track, and the track didn't have any grip because of all the paint and everything.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, that's what she's doing. They're just going to light on fire. And then it said, psych. And the fucking robot got traction, started moving towards, and they said, hey, you. And then threw it, and it literally exploded like fucking.
Like a fucking Roman candle.
I was going to say it's a big old bomb.
Yeah, it was like huge. And so Nerd Girl wakes up.
And her face is blacked out because of all the explosion dust. And her shirt.
Explosion dust from all of this random paint.
This was my mom's cardigan.
Like it was like paint and
Is that a
epoxy.
robot arm that
Yeah.
she just grabbed?
It's a robot arm.
God, I like how the entire store exploded, but there's only that tiny little flame just in front of the robot.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing, dude. Seriously.
Well, that and all the stuff she throws on the ground, it's like none
None
of
of
that
that?
would actually explode anything.
This fucking movie.
And she's got a limp now. She never had a limp before.
Remember she fucking broke her back?
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Oh, and then this guy just has a fucking roll of toilet paper.
And he's been holding it up against his face for a while because apparently there's like blood all over it.
And look at that shitty ass. And
There's
now
nothing that
look, the two
screams
nerds are
sexy.
so happy to see each other.
Yeah. There's nothing that screams sexy other than look at this bloody toilet paper.
Both of these nerds. And look at their high ass pants, man. Like I said, I'm glad I was born and raised when I was. Like, I'd probably still be a virgin
This is like
if I was fucking born.
this is very much a love letter to the 80s.
This is amazing, dude. This fucking movie. And then we're scrolling up to all the banners. Oh,
all
I
the
see.
colorful
The
banners.
sun was coming up. Uh-oh.
And we get
So I don't know if this is the ending credits or... Oh,
this is
it
the
is the
credits.
ending credits. I thought she was just promoted to, like, head security officer.
that would have been an interesting ending. I
Look
would
at
have
this.
liked that.
This
ending.
Mel Gibson lookalike motherfucker. Russell Todd.
I don't know any of these names.
They're just way too amazing.
Yeah.
Way too amazing. And I was just doing a montage of the ending credits. That's Andy from fucking The Office. That's
That
his
is
younger
Andy from
brother.
The Office.
Oh,
Is,
who's this guy? That's the jock. That's
Jock guy is
whatever the fuck his name is.
Turkleski?
Nah, we're still. Oh, really? They fucking did that girl like that? Her
They-
closing montage was her head exploding.
Yeah.
I don't know why the fucking two people from the beginning of the movie are in this rolling credits.
And the janitor.
Dick Miller.
It was Dick Miller.
And then here's the black screen to the regular credits.
All right. And we'll be back with
Amazing. Thank you, Jessica.
thank you. That was a very good movie idea.
Amazing. I'm probably never going to go to a mall again. Well, fuck that. I'm going to go to a mall
Yeah.
and sneak into a mall at night, especially if it has a furniture store, because that's where the orgies are. What if you just could fucking go to Mattress King and there's just fucking bunch of old people just banging the shit out of each other?
Fuck the shit out of that. I'm getting out of this lemon party. I'm done.
So fucked.
Over it.
All right, let's get a refill and fucking wrap this up, dude.
All right.
Amazing. I
We'll be
loved
back
it.
with some final thoughts on.
Loved it.
What was this movie again?
Chopping
Mall.
Mall. Fucking goddamn cinnamon whiskey and Angry Orchard. All right.
All right, we're back with some final thoughts on Chopping Mall.
Well, I just want to point out that there's somebody named January Nordman in the cast. So I'm going to look them up. But January Nordman, you're amazing. I don't know what you did in the movie, but your name's fucking awesome.
You have a deeply individual name.
Hell yeah. All right. So I think fucking awesome.
It was fun.
Awesome. Thank you, Jessica, again. Fucking good suggestion.
Yeah.
You know. Going to the chopping mall. And
I've never seen robots that look like that
so angry.
and so big.
Like, did you see, like, not big, like, they literally had, like, that's the dad bod of robots. 100% that was the dad bod of robots.
It was completely the dad bod of robots.
And it was so funny, like, just recently I saw something in, like, a social media where somebody, I don't even know if we can even say this, but, like, her name was Sarah O'Connor, and she posted something about some robot or some AI accidentally killed somebody where they were working. And everybody's like, oh, this is the start of it. This. And she's like, guys, I am not Sarah O'Connor this. Like, I'm like a biologist or something. Like, I have nothing to do with Stargate or whatever the fuck it's called. And she's like, I didn't even think about my name before I even posted this. but pretty hilarious.
Like this was a test to see if you would believe anything.
Right. But this is
You're all dumb.
for sure. This movie was it was awesome.
No, it was really fun. Like, yeah. I mean, a lot of the elements don't really connect. I feel like that's the best way to put it. Like, but
No.
all of them are fun.
Yeah.
It feels very 80s. It feels like the best part of the 80s is very random.
And the lasers for sure need to be a little, either they're really good or they're not good. Make the decision.
I feel like they're just there.
But there's
Like they're-
also, sorry.
No, sorry. Yeah. Like they're not. They're just there. They're really not like they don't serve a purpose, and
They're hologram lasers.
They're hologram lasers, and
This
they're
could have
not-
got you.
like they just kind of go around you, or they don't, or they just mildly piss you off, but
Or
they're-
explode your head.
or explode your head. But there's not an in between.
You know what? Actually, what could be going on? When I was in Denver, we went to a restaurant and amazing food. I don't remember the name of it. My brother brought me to it. My brother and my sister-in-law, they brought me to this restaurant. Amazing. And we ordered these appetizers. And appetizers come out, I think there's like 10. The closest thing I can see is like a green bean, right? So it's like these 10 green beans. And these people, they're like, one of these is spicy as fuck. And they just give you this fucking plate.
Like one of them is only one.
Vegetable. Yes. But they were so good.
So you're doing like a Russian roulette.
Yes. And so it was, there was a couple of us, and they're so good though. But you would get like, one or two, maybe even 3 servings of these vegetables. And there's like, oh yeah, like 1 out of every 10 or like 1 out of 7 or something like is going to fuck you up. And so my brother was telling me about it. I'm like, what are you talking about? And so then all of a sudden they bring out these plates, and it has that. It has like, there's 7 or 10 of these, like I said, they kind of look like green beans or asparagus type of things. It's like, all right,
Do they guarantee that there's one spicy one with all of
Yeah.
the other ones? Okay.
for sure they
This
do.
is the best entree ever. Or
It's
the best side ever.
Yeah, but then I can only imagine if like, I don't know, they like, I don't know if they purposely do it or if that's just like, oh no, that's just how they are grown.
I'm fucking hoping they purposely do this.
But that'd be fucked up. But like, what if you went with like your 6-year-old kid, and then you're like, all right, hopefully I don't get it, and then your 6-year-old kid just fucks his shit up for the rest of, like
Well, that would be so much worse.
some of those things. Like when we were in China, my wife, we were eating. We went to a vegetarian restaurant. We were eating some vegetables. All of a sudden, my wife is like, "This is hot," and I was just like, "I can't feel like the left side of my tongue, like it's so hot." And so she just, was like, "I don't know what the hell I'm doing." And so we had to get some Thai iced teas, which are amazing. If you've never had a Thai iced tea, get a fucking Thai iced tea because it has milk in it. But like, she's like, holy hell. And so we were digging through the rest of the vegetables. We're just like, it's this green chili looking thing. I still don't even know what it was. But it was, she bit that chili and she's like, my mouth is on fire. And she all of a sudden like made, like she chewed on like, I'm guessing the left side of her mouth, her teeth, anything like that.
Yeah.
And she's like, nope, can't feel my tongue. And so we had to give her like some milk or like some Thai iced tea. And I think we got like a mochi, like just trying to get it to subside. But there's some shit. So when my brother brought me to that restaurant in Colorado, he's like, yeah, 1 out of every 7 or 1 out of 10 of these is really spicy.
It's like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
I want to say thankfully I didn't get it.
Which, that is a great selling point.
Sorry, I had to take another drink. If you couldn't tell, the The Fireball's almost gone, I think. A Fireball and a 6-pack of Angry Orchard between the both of us. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good night. Sorry for if there's any slurring, but we got some pretty good questions. Is Jessica really 8'9"? Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know.
We could use that as a question.
Is 8'9" or was she 9'8"? See, dunking on people.
Yeah.
See, that's gonna be it. But no, I think overall, no, a great movie.
Yeah.
Easy to watch. I mean, like you said, some confusing parts of like, why are you having sex in the furniture store in the mall?
Yeah, that part was really weird.
Hey, what are you doing Thursday night? Meet me
feel
at the
like
fucking furniture store.
They were just like, we need to have like couples and sex and, all of this in one movie. But we can only film in the mall.
Right?
Like, so.
But at the same time, like, where else?
Yeah.
Where else could you get down in a mall?
So I guess.
I mean, literally, probably everywhere. Like a fucking.
Like pretty much fucking anywhere.
Yeah.
But like, you have to have a furniture king. Otherwise.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't feel.
Some people have sex in a storage closet. Some people have sex on a bed. I've had a sex on a couch before. Like I think that's what they're talking. Like they're just like naming off places they've had sex.
I guess it's supposed to feel like not sleazy.
I think it's the sleaziest thing that you can do is fucking have sex in a goddamn furniture store in a mall.
Yeah. Like that's the grossest part about it is people will buy this furniture, and
I didn't even think about that.
Like Marge and Larry are gonna.
Could you imagine if those people didn't die tonight?
Yeah.
If they were like going to work tomorrow, they're just like, oh, trust me, Carl, this bed has some pushing. I know from experience. I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
Yeah.
Like give me a different bed. Give me a different mattress.
Can I get a different version of this mattress? I like the cushioning on this mattress. But I feel like you have fucked on it before.
Yeah. All of a sudden there's like just some like ass stains on it or something. Nope, we only sell floor models. I'd be like, get the hell out of here.
It's like, welcome to the world's grossest mattress store.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah.
But I feel like there'd be so many, I don't know, like could you be banging a chick and playing like Street Fighter at the arcade? Like
I mean, you could, but that's some mental, like that's some gymnastics there.
No, I think that anybody who's like, hey, meet me at the mall to have sex, I don't think they'd care where it was because as soon as anybody agreed to go to a public mall,
it's game on.
Exactly, they wouldn't care
because you haven't specified
where it was,
where you're meeting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where it was. I think it'd be a plus, and I bet if there's like, oh damn, I thought we were really gonna go bang at fucking Barnes and Noble, but now there's a bed. All right, I'm even more happy to do this. See,
but the Furniture King thing was a little weird. It was a little strange.
There were 4 couples begging in the fucking showroom,
and it's gross.
I mean, it's funny.
It's funny for the purposes of the movie, but if you like bring it out into real life,
really
it's
think
like
about it.
People have been fucking on this shit.
Exactly. Like
it's so
gross. We should do. Hey, let's fucking end this. Let's run to IKEA real quick and make sure none of these bastards are doing this shit.
Yeah.
Right. IKEA just opened up that huge ass warehouse right down the street. Like, what are you guys doing in here? Oh, sorry, we closed. Then why are you guys still in here? Right? How many beds are in IKEA? Millions? Right? Random shit. But anyways. No, great. Great movie.
I feel like the lasers were a little...
Lasers were weak. But then, unless they hit you in your head.
They were just there.
Unless the lasers hit you in your head.
Unless they hit you in your head, which is once. But then every other time,
That's all it takes.
they're just there. Like, every other time, you could be standing still, and all of a sudden, like, lasers will fly by your face.
You called it, man. You saw their fucking vision. Put your name tag in front of their face. Oh, not close enough. Nope, not close enough.
2 inches.
It's got to be 2 inches.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can't see it.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, no. And so, like, we're watching this angry. Like, they weren't, I want to say that, like, they weren't loved. Like, their mom robot wasn't like, come here. Let me give you some WD-40. You know, but no, I thought it was.
It was fun.
Yes.
Felt very 80s. It's an appropriate way to end 80s month.
Is this our last week of 80s month?
This is it.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I thought we had one more week.
You have 4 weeks.
Oh. Damn.
4 weeks for 80s month.
It was just like a montage of 80s month.
Yeah. So we still have other 80s movies we can do.
Oh, yeah, but just not the theme of them. Like, we have multiple. Like, we have a couple people that want to get on some episodes. That's going to be really fun.
I'd love to do Phantasm 2 at some point.
Phantasm 2, longer hallway, Fujishi. But before we start getting into it more, yes. So I think to wrap it up, I think yes. Didn't want to say it, yeah. Whoa, nothing.
Cat-like reflexes.
Nothing. Jessica, happy birthday. Almost spilt my drink. Fireball, Angry Orchard.
I think that's the first time that's ever happened on the show.
I spilled a drink and I caught it, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that should be another question. Did Brian spill his drink? No, I didn't. What was the poll question? Oh, spaghetti ass arms.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody. And we'll be back next week for some more shenanigans.
B-movie horror movies.
17 years. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. We are available on Apple, Google, Stitcher, and Spotify. Give us a like and subscribe if you like what you hear.